the regular season just getting started. What's it like for rookies, Greg, who are the...
Trent pass to Siakam. Right to Trent.
Thank you once again for coming out tonight and supporting your teams.
Physically fit, catch it in your eye, wanna taste of it.
It has been a long journey here. We've got
physically fit, catch it in your eye, wanna taste of it. Boom, boom, bang, wanna feel my grit. People in the
Kicks empty.
Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one, and all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Maxi Kleber. Irving is out there with Doncic. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Gallagher. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Look, he's an MVP performer on the court, but Giannis in that leadership and attitude, he's a team-first guy.
Doncic outside. On deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
And, Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Hardaway for three. Unable to get that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. It's rebounded by Doncic. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Baseline jumper. And it's Hardaway again missing.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now here's Irving. Coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. It's Hardaway, that time on the assist by Irving. Hardaway has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Mavs. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. He had a nice open look right there. 11 points for Mr. Clutch.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Irving kicks to Hardaway. Wood with the screen for Hardaway. Over Middleton. Here's Wood. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And creating the second chance opportunity there. Wood has a nose for the ball and the length to make the play.
Middleton against Doncic. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Kevin, I did speak with Mike Budenholzer for a few minutes. And with this team, it's all about getting out in transition and using their team speed. He said, look, if we get a rebound, we got to be off to the races. This has to be a track meet. So we may have a wild one tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Irving after the basket by Milwaukee. 6 to shoot. Such a wide open look.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Third substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Jay Crowder comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Drew Holiday. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Wood. Morris comes in for Maxi Kleber. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Green in for Luka Doncic.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Now, here is Irving. He's guarded close. Green deciding where to go with it. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Drops in the layup for 2.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
To the paint, here's Gallagher, and that one is hammered home.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
And so Green will bring it up for the Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The pass to Morris. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Bucks leading by 5. Launches a 3. Come on. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Outside Irving. In the corner, it's Morris. That 3 off the mark. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the floor for Dallas. Green is out there with Doncic. Then it's Christian Wood. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Kleber in at the power forward. And Giannis's journey, GA, is so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
Now Green after the missed 3 from Mr. Clutch. 5 on the clock. Inside. Here's Doncic. And contact on the shot. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Mr. Clutch's shot is off. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Doncic outside. Pass to Bullock. There's the triple. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Here's Gallagher. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
Back to Morris. Now the dish to Bullock. They get the rebound. Doncic with it. Out guarded by Crowder. Pass to McGee. Dallas moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Bullock from the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Well, if I had a calendar, I would have circled this one. But I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the 2 games between them, and I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly.
You hear that? Somebody called the fire department on this guy.
All right, now I think we... Thanks for spending half...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
The talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in it forward. Holiday out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy, and you don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home. Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And he makes that one. Irving's got 8 points.
You just never know where the shots are going to come from Kyrie on the inside. So creative with his finishing.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Irving. Drills it from outside. Mr. Clutch has got the lead back up to 6 now for the Bucks.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks chill.
Doncic outside. Pass to Wood. Over Lopez. And too long on the shot. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 6, their biggest margin.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Good on the three-point shot. Mr. Clutch has got 38 points.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Doncic outside to the middle. Here's Wood. That shot off the mark. The Bucks go the other way with it. They double him with Irving. Mr. Clutch, the best to Giannis. Here's Gallagher. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. This is Chris Middleton making a play.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Hardaway kicks to Wood. Doncic outside. From deep three-point range, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler. About 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Releases, and that misses everything.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Irving, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the triple. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Kyrie Irving taking 2 shots.
He handled.
The Bucks making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. Both free throws good for Irving.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Good, another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
Here's Gallagher. No good with the triple. Mavericks trail by 9. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Right side, Green. It's stolen by Allen. Here's Gallagher. Off target from three-point range. Bullock dishes to Irving. Back to Bullock. Lets it go with the 3. That shot off. And so it's... Kumbo's checked in for Milwaukee. Mr. Clutch comes in for Allen. And then for Dallas, JaVale McGee's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Hardaway. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Green is out there with Christian Wood. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's McGee in at the center filling out the middle.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that 3-ball. But the confidence, no doubt, is there.
The offensive rebound. Here's Lopez. Here for a 3-point play.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Josh Green.
So not the biggest guy or the strongest guy on the floor. Kyrie, a master of finishing after contact.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one
with that incredible attack at the rim. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Dallas.
Some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire.
Connects again from distance.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback.
And again for three.
There it is, a shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Here's Gallagher. And the three off target. And so here is Dallas. They trail by 14. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Latrey. It's rebounded by Dallas. To the inside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game.
Hey, need some help?
Hold up, fellas. The grind don't stop. We're getting very little production out of these fast break opportunities. So, we're gonna work on that. Set it up and get started.
Rolling. Let's go.
Let's go. Very strong. Now let's move on to the next drill. to finish strong, guys. Make sure you get some shots up before you get out of here.
What you got going on today?
Feeling you, MP.
The Big Apple is Knicks territory.
Grant, we've seen the NBA evolve quite a bit since your playing days. How do you think you'd be used in today's game versus when you played?
Well, B.A., with the spacing in today's game and my ability to slash to the rim, I think I would still be able to get to the basket, dominate in the mid-range, but I'd be shooting way more threes, and I would see more minutes playing as a small ball power forward as well.
Mr. Clutch. No good with the triple.